Ready to meet the strangest tribe in history? A mysterious tribe that says, "We are aliens, Dogons." In this episode, we will visit the Dogon, who despite their primitive appearance say, "We are the strangest tribe in the world." Mali, officially the Republic of Mali, is a landlocked country in West Africa. Mali is the 8th largest country in Africa with a surface area of 1,240,000 square kilometers. The population is 20 million, 65% of whom are under the age of 25. The capital of Mali is Bamako. The country's economic infrastructure is mainly based on agriculture and fishing. Some of Mali's natural resources are gold, uranium and salt. People settled in Mali at a very early date. They practiced agriculture and nomadic animal husbandry and crossed the Sahara to establish contact with the Mediterranean world. Most of the people who settled here have moved on to modern life, but there are still some who live by thousands of years of tradition. One of these tribes is the Dogon tribe. They don't know what the internet is. They have never seen a cell phone in their lives. But they say they know space. Can this be true? A tribe living in the Bandiagara Cliffs region of Mali calls themselves aliens. The star Sirius, also known as the Dog Star, which is located right next to the Orion star belt, and the stars and planets believed to revolve around it, form the basis of Dogon mythology. The Dogons claim that Sirius is the brightest star, that there is a small, dense, and dim star next to Sirius that is invisible to the naked eye, and that they know the exact position of this star. They believe that this star, which they called Potolo, was made of a material heavier than anything known on Earth and that it took 50 years to orbit Sirius. In deep valleys resembling the Grand Canyon, the community lives in small, primitive hut-like houses built on the edge of cliffs using earth and wood, and similarly engage in simple work such as hunting, gathering, agriculture, and animal husbandry. The tribe's main source of livelihood is the millet grain, which they obtain by climbing hundreds of meters of rocks with handmade ropes and increase its yield with pigeon dung, and the neighborhood markets where they sell vegetables, fruits and grains obtained from agriculture or gathering. In addition, idols, clothes, sculptures and masks created through wood and leatherworking are among the other pursuits of the tribe. He claims this primitive tribe has known about this faint star for hundreds of years. Until the mid-19th century, however, Western astronomers did not even know that this faint star mentioned by the Dogon existed. In 1862, American astronomer Alvin Graham Clark discovered the star while testing a new telescope and named it Sirius B. Research in the 1920s showed that Sirius B was a dwarf star. Dwarf stars are small but dense stars with very faint light. Sirius B is actually smaller than the Earth, but just as the Dogon say, it is so dense that a teaspoonful of its material would weigh 5 tons. How did the primitive tribe know this? When we look at the demographic structure of the tribe, we see that the ethnic group has a population of approximately 250,000 according to some sources. The determination of these rulers named Dogon, who carry both political and religious responsibilities, is based on the transfer of power from father to son, similar to a sultanate. Even more interesting is the fact that the Dogon's knowledge was not only of this, but also of the 4 moons of Jupiter, first observed in our modern world by Galileo, and of Saturn's rings, which can only be seen through a telescope. The Dogon also believed in the existence of countless stars and that the Milky Way, in which the Earth is located, has a spiral force. The language of the tribe, where hundreds of thousands of people come together, varies from village to village. These sub-languages belonging to the Niger-Congo language family differ from each other in both vocabulary and structure. The community does not have a written language and alphabet, and the method of passing on traditions and other information to future generations is based on oral tradition and hieroglyphic-like drawings on cave walls. The Dogon have expressed much of their knowledge through symbols, and these symbols are based on the Namos, beings that can live both on land and in water, who are believed to have come from outer space to civilize the world. According to the Dogon priests, in ancient times the Namos descended to Earth from a planet in the Sirius system and taught their knowledge to the priests of the time, who in turn passed it on to new generations. The Namos were the creators of the world, as well as the ancestors of humankind and the guardians of spiritual principles, the absolute owners of the rainmaking forces and the waters. The tribe, whose origins are unclear as they have no written sources, is thought to have migrated from Egypt to Mali between the 13th and 16th centuries. Carbon trace studies conducted on the land also reveal data supporting this. Although the tribe also includes some believers in Islam and Christianity, the majority of the tribe worships a tribal religion with a single creator based on animism similar to that of the ancient Egyptian civilization. The god of the tribe is called Amma. What the Dogon have known for centuries is only now being discovered by science. The latest example of this is the Dogon's discovery of a third star in the Sirius system, which they call Emiya and which they say is the planet of the Namos. In fact, scientists are only now discovering ideas that the Dogon have been putting forward for thousands of years. Here is the story of the Dogon tribe with its strange totems and organization. Members of the Dogon tribe know and accept that the earth is round. Although the members of this tribe seem to live far from civilization, they have more astronomical knowledge than most. They even know that the earth revolves around the sun, that the moon revolves around the earth, Saturn's rings, Jupiter's moons, and that Sirius is not a single star but a triple system of A, B and C. The Dogons and their connection to the star Sirius have attracted the attention of creation theorists, astronomers, and scientists as well as UFO researchers, and much research has been done on the origins of this tribe and how they acquired their deep knowledge of astronomy. Archaeologist-author Eric von Daniken accepted Dogon beliefs and interpreted this information as definitive proof that extraterrestrials had visited our world in the past. Members of the Dogon tribe explain their existence in a very interesting way. According to them, their birth was the result of the marriage of the Sirius system and the solar system. The Dogons know that Sirius is the brightest star and that next to Sirius there is a small, dense, and faint star that is invisible to the naked eye, and they know the exact position of this star. Robert Temple, an American scientist studying the Dogon, found images depicting the arrival and landing of a Namo spaceship. The craft was said to have landed in the southeast of Dogon country. Dogon priests described the landing of the spacecraft by saying that it landed on dry land and created a vortex that kicked up a lot of dust. The Dogon also believe that the Sirius travelers will one day return. A star will appear in the heavens and it will be the sign of the resurrection of Namo, says an inscription. Namo's ship is a term used in the mythology of the Dogon Indians of the Republic of Mali to refer to those sent from the Sirius star system to the planet Earth. In Dogon belief, the term Namo's ship is sometimes used as if referring to a material spaceship coming to Earth from the Sirius system, and sometimes as a symbol with spiritual meanings. According to the Dogon tradition handed down from generation to generation, this ship contains the ancestors of the human race, who are manufacturers. But the ancestors were put on board not in human form, but as seeds. During the ship's journey down to Earth, they undergo various stages of transformation reminiscent of the stages of formation of the embryo, the human fetus, in the womb, and when the ship lands on Earth, they emerge from the ship in human form. This ark with 60 compartments contains not only the ancestors, but also the elements of creation and kalam, which are classified into 22 categories. In the compartments of the ark are all types of beings and ways of being, but only a fraction of them have been brought down to earth, so humans know only a fraction of them. God Amma formed the 4 male human beings from 4 elements. But he also made female twins of these 4 male human beings. The ancestors who were manufactured in the highest heavenly plane and who were to be transferred to the earth were 4 pairs. These 4 pairs became the 8 ancestors of humanity called sons. They are considered to be the sons of Onamo. The representative of Onamo's placenta is the star Sirius A. These sons were put on board as seeds. Before beginning the descent, the ship was loaded with seed from the star Sirius B. The whole of the elements of creation that Amma placed in the and that the emptied into the ark consists of 22 categories. When the time came, Amma took the ark, filled with all her creations, out of her womb and brought it down to the earth. The ark descended to the earth in 8 periods. During its descent, the shining Sirius A guided it. The first of the stars was Sirius B, the pillar of the stars, whose beginning occupies the center of the highest sky. The last of the stars to emerge from Amma's womb was Sirius A, the navel of the universe, and the umbilical cord of Onamo. Witnessed the sunrise for the first time. After sunrise, Sirius led the way. Our solar system married the Sirius system. The suns ascended with Onamo from the highest heaven, became Anagano Bile on the descent journey, became Anagano Sala when they landed on Earth, and became persons when they left the ark to walk. When the ship landed on the ground, the earthly impure soil met the pure soil of Namo. The end of the chain on which the ark hung was in Amma's hand. This chain is an indissoluble link that Amma placed between the sons and their descendants. After Onamo shouted out the word he had received, he was also responsible for transmitting it to the people. Of the 60 compartments of the vessel's contents, only 22 categories have been revealed and given to humanity so far. The part of the word that will be transmitted to humanity in the future will change the earth. Namo will appear again on the day of the word. There will come a time when the star Sirius B will shine as the seed of Po once shone and will be visible for a certain period of time. What the Dogon have revealed so far is only a fraction of what they actually know. Researchers agree that the Dogon priests did not reveal all their secrets. How did the Dogons, who had no technical tools and with whom our civilization only came into contact in the 1930s, acquire so much knowledge? When will these secrets come to light? Could the Dogons really be aliens? What do you think about Dogons? Please share your comments with us. Also, if you liked the video and would like to support our channel, please don't forget to subscribe, turn on notifications and share the video link. Goodbye and see you in the next video.